Hi, welcome to Daily Inspiration with Jabin Williams. Today, I am starting a new series titled Take 100% Responsibility for Your Life. Take 100% responsibility for your life. An American famous business philosopher named Jim Rohn said, "You must take personal responsibility. You cannot change the circumstances. You cannot change the seasons or the wind, but you can change yourself. Once you can change yourself, you can change your world." One of the most pervasive myths in the world today is that we are entitled to a great life. We are entitled to a great life. But the truth is this: there is only one person responsible for the quality of the life you live, and that person is no other person than you yourself. If you want to be successful, you have to take 100% responsibility for everything that you experience in your life. Anything that happens to you, take the responsibility. This includes the level of your achievement in life, the results you produce, the quality of your relationship, the state of your health and physical fitness. In fact, your income, your debt, your feelings, everything that has to do with you, though it might not be easy, like I said. In fact, most of us have been conditioned to blame something outside ourselves for the part of our life we don't like. In other words, when something happens to us and we don't like it, what we tend to do is to see how we can shift the blame or move the blame or apportion the blame to somebody else. We blame our parents sometimes, our bosses, we blame them, our friends, sometimes we blame the media, sometimes we blame our co-workers, our clients, sometimes our spouse, sometimes we blame the weather. That is the reason why we cannot do some certain things. Sometimes we blame the economy, saying that the economy is bad. Sometimes astrological chart could be what we apportion blame to. Sometimes our lack of money. Anyone or anything we can actually pin the blame on, we try to do that. We never want to look at where the real problem is, which is ourselves. My friend, I would like you to realize that it is time to stop looking outside yourself for the answer to why you haven't created the life and results you want. For it is you who creates the quality of the life you lead and the results you produce. You and nobody else. To achieve major success in life, to achieve those things that are most important to you, you must assume that 100% responsibility for your life. Nothing less will do that for you, except you take up the responsibility. Now, taking 100% responsibility means you acknowledge that you create everything that happens to you. It means you understand that you are the cause of all your experiences in life. If you want to be really successful, and I know you actually want to, then you will have to give up blaming and complaining and take total responsibility for your life. That means all your results, both your success and your failure. That is the prerequisite for creating a life of success. When you decide to take up your responsibility, it is only by acknowledging that you have created everything up until now that you can take charge of creating the future you want. George Washington said, 99% of all failures comes from people who have a habit of making excuses. Friends, you have to give up all excuses. If you want to create the life of your dream, then you are going to have to take 100% responsibility for your life as well. That means giving up all your excuses. Stop blaming somebody. Stop giving excuses. All your victim stories, all the reasons why you can't and why you haven't up until now, and all your blaming of outside circumstances, you have to give them all up forever. Forget about it. Stop blaming somebody else for the life you're living that you don't like. You have to take the responsibility that you have always had the power to make it different. Take up the responsibility. You have to take the position that you have what it takes to make it different, to get it right. You have what it takes. You have take up the responsibility that you have the capacity to get it right, to produce desired result. You have what it takes to produce the needed result for your life. For whatever reason, ignorance, lack of awareness, either fear or peradventure needing to be right, the need to feel safe, you choose not to exercise that power. Friends, if something doesn't turn out as planned, you will always try to blame somebody else, but you don't have to do that. If something doesn't turn out right as planned, you need to ask yourself, how did I create that? What was I thinking? What were my beliefs? What did I say or not say? Why did I do or not do to create that result? How did I get the other person to act that way? What do I need to do differently next time to get the result I want? Those are the questions that is expected of you to start asking yourself in order to fix your life. I want you to get out of this idea of acute excusitis, that is giving excuses for your failure. Why must you be apportioning blame to somebody for your misfortune? You need to take 100% responsibility for every success or failure that comes your way. Friends, I will stop with this, and I'm going to continue from here tomorrow. Let me round up with this. I want you to understand that what happens to us in this world is an event, and coupled with your response will determine your outcome. In other words, event plus response equals to outcome. Until I come your way again tomorrow, I remain your friend, Jabin Williams from Genesis Global. Thank you for listening. God bless you.